Hello everybody, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Debra. I hope that you consider subscribing if you're new here. And to all my returning friends, welcome back. I went on a little mini vacation and I'm back in town. Had a wonderful time. I went on a cruise with my family. We had a family reunion. It was so much fun. I mean, amazing just to be able to relax and to lounge, to do a lot of excursions and walking and seeing the sights. And the main thing was just getting together with family, not having to worry about the drive into work and the traffic and the grind, but to really just enjoy myself at a slower pace. I really loved it. So I'm looking forward to my next cruise adventure because I think now I want to go on another cruise. It was so much fun. Well, hello everybody. I certainly missed you all. I watched a couple of YouTube clips, shorts mainly, because the internet was very spotty where I was at, even though I paid for it. And sometimes it would work, sometimes it wouldn't. It would take forever to load something. So I didn't do a lot of viewing of videos. But I came home and saw that news about the watch hours and the new requirements on YouTube, and I just can't believe it. They're telling you now that you need not only 4,000, but you need to double that to 8,000 watch hours. And let me tell you guys, from someone who knows firsthand, getting those 4,000 watch hours, wow, that was a lot of work. That was hard. I'm not gonna lie, it was very, very hard. And I could not have done that by myself. I had a lot of support. People were coming throughout the final months to just play my playlists and watch it multiple times. And without this community, it probably would not have happened. But I'm grateful that I did reach that 4,000 watch hour threshold. And I know some of you all want to reach it. And the good news is you do have 6 months to get there. So that means you're going to have to strategize. We're not going to sit back and say we give up, because if this is something you love, I'm encouraging you to keep going, do it. It's not always about the money. Let me just be honest with you guys. I'm not really making any money on this channel. Now, I got a YouTube check, I think in January, and it is August, and I'll be getting my second check for the year, which really just tells me I'm going to only be getting about 1 to 2 checks. And who knows, with these new changes, I might only get 1 check per year. It seems like they're going to make it harder for people to get paid, and they're trying to find ways to make it harder for you, unfortunately. But if you love doing this, don't do it just because you want to try to get monetized. Do it because this is meaningful to you. I just want to share that without this binder, I would be really up a creek trying to come up with the money to fund paying for some of this debt that I have. I'm going to share that debt with you and what's going on in a second. But I just want to encourage those of you who want to do this, up your game, do more posting. Please stay consistent. I know a lot of people sometimes they post a few videos, they disappear, they post. You got to stay consistent and support other channels. Do that. And just keep letting everybody know you need watch hours. Remind them on your videos. Remind them you need support. It's okay to put a shout out there for yourself. And we're going to do this together. We as a community will be there supporting each other. If you are one of those on that list who needs watch hours, leave me a comment. Let me know. I will play your playlist. I have no problem doing that. If you're in need of subscribers and I haven't subscribed, let me know. I will be happy to subscribe to your channel. But let's help one another and get through this. This is my home savings month ahead binder. That's what it is. I'm going to work on a couple of my challenges and tell you really what's going on. And then finally, I will be announcing the Christmas in July giveaway winner. Somebody is going to win that Santa cash bag prize, and I will be telling you who that is. All right, so let's get into the video. Okay, first off, I've got to say happy birthday to a few people. So I'm going to sing your birthday gift, okay? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. And that goes for Erin, Sassy Beauty Budgets, Christine, Dr. Simple Budgets. We have Cynthia Budgets, it's her birthday, and Grammy's Journey. And I think there's a ton of other people. Those are the ones I know offhand. If it is your birthday, let me know so I can shout you out. But happy August birthday to all of the Leos and I think Virgos. And I really wish you the best. I hope you have a wonderful, prosperous year and that God will continue to bless you all. Okay, so I'm gonna work on this. I'm gonna work on my 53-week challenge. This is for the fall. I'm upping my game. I'm gonna start adding $5 to this final quarter here. So I'm gonna add $10 and get this one going. This comes from Dr. Simple Budgets. It was a 53-week challenge. I think I've done pretty good. I'm definitely going into the last segment of this and then I'll be finished. But I'm, again, adding $5 bills this time around. So let me see, I have 2 5s here. Let's do that. And so let me share with you all what I have saved in this challenge. And this is in her Ko-fi shop, so if you want to get a copy, this one is fun to do. It's broken down by, usually by seasons, I believe. So it's not like a big chunk, it's just broken down in these quarterly segments. Okay, so I have 20, 40, 60, 85, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, and 1. Yay, so I've reached $100 in this challenge. I'm very happy about that, and I will keep going saving for this one. And then I have my So You Think You Can Save. And we are getting so close to finishing this. I have $25 here. Let's add 25 to this. And all of my pigs are worth $5 and my stacks of cash are worth 10. So that's 10 and 15, and then that's $25. And look how close we are. We only have a couple more, well, one more and then a full row, and I am done with this challenge. I have enjoyed this. I hope you have. This one is in my Ko-fi shop. Feel free to get a copy. This is one of those challenges you can work on it all year. You can work on it next year. It is just a fun way to save. You can do dollar bills to whatever dollar amount suits your budget. 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300. Yay! $300 in the So You Think You Can Save. I have been saving, guys, all year, a little bit each month, you know, 1 or 2 times, stuffing it, maybe sometimes 3 times. But I am very happy with that amount. I am very happy. And I think I've kind of shared what I'm going to do with this money. But we'll see, because, guys, let's talk about what's going on with my budget. So if you didn't know, I've been talking about plumbing issues. I've had some major plumbing issues. I had a leak. It was actually in my shower. The leak went down to my downstairs bathroom. My ceiling was leaking because I didn't know it was leaking, and then it was just a big pool of water. It was a mess, and so they had to open up the ceiling. Water was gushing out. Oh my gosh, what a big, it's just a big, big mess. And I had already had a previous plumbing issue fixed, and that was about, let's say, about a month ago. So they're very close together. And, you know, needless to say, a lot of this has to do with water pressure being too high. I had some corroded pipes that had to be fixed. And again, just one thing after the next. So when it was all said and done, everybody, My bill is $8,900. $9,000 towards this bill. Now, when I looked at my insurance policy, I thought I was going to be able to cover some of this with that policy, but the policy states I have to pay $10,000 first. That's the deductible for water damage. If it's something else, that's not the deductible. For water damage, it is. And why did I end up with water damage? Why? I don't know. But nonetheless, I am not going to come here being sad. I'm going to be happy because I have a support system here. And my support system is my binders, it's my sinking funds, it's my savings. It is money that I have saved and put away for these rainy day situations. And so there's nothing really to do but be happy and be grateful that I have it. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be very grateful I have the funds. But unfortunately, all the hard work working in this binder all year, I'm going to have to unstuff it because I need this money to pay towards that debt. I, again, have to put as much money as I can towards this $9,000 bill. Now, I will tell you, I have saved $1,000 from my paychecks. So that's in the bank. So 1,000 down. So now we need 8,000, right? I am going to pull 2,000 from my home savings sinking fund. That's $2,000. So now we have $6,000 left. I am getting a YouTube check, guys. I was going to use it for investing, but that money will have to go towards this, unfortunately. It was only $112, but I will be putting all of that money towards this debt. Okay, and then I'm going to use some money from my miscellaneous sinking fund, and I will use $400 of that to make that another $500. So now we have $5,500 to go. Then I'm going to be cashing out some of my coins. This jar of coins that I've been seeing for the longest, now I have to cash it out. And so I think that's going to be at least $125. So, you know, we're at what? All right, so I'm going to grab a calculator so I can just share what I have right now. Okay, so I have the YouTube money, that's $125. And then I'm going to take $400 from my miscellaneous sinking funds. I have $1,000 set aside in my bank account for the plumbing issues. I'm going to take $2,000 from my home sinking fund in my Capital One account. I am thinking about pulling $2,000 from my Roth IRA because I'm the age that I can do that, or taking $2,000 from my emergency fund. I really don't want to do that, guys, but let me know, which one would you use, the emergency fund, or should I pull it from my Roth IRA? So that's another $2,000. Okay, and then I know that I have $375, so $375 is an amount I can certainly on my next paycheck, I can save that amount and add it towards this debt, which means I have a $3,000 balance. Wow, it's crazy how it all adds up. And so now I'm putting that aside. I have to unstuff this binder. I need to see where I stand, how much money I have in here, and what I'm looking at. So unfortunately, I was hoping to be able to keep stuffing this all year and have a nice amount to move to my home sinking fund, but it is what it is. I have to unstuff this binder. I just have to do it. All right, so I'm just grateful I have the money, guys. I'm so grateful I have the funds. And so this is what I'm gonna do. Now this money is to cash stuff in this binder. I am gonna keep this in here because when I unstuff it, then I will start cash stuffing it again, starting fresh with the money I've saved for that, okay? All right, so I'm gonna just pull the money out of each of these accounts. This is my escrow, wow. And I'm going to kind of write a note how much money is in each one, because I really wanna keep track, because if I get some extra money, I wanna put it back. All right, so escrow has 1, 220.45. So $245 is escrow. I have a notepad here. I'm just gonna write it here on the side. I have decor. Okay. I have $200 in decor. Utilities has 120, 40, 60, 80, 205. Okay, so utilities, 205. Then I have home maintenance. Home maintenance has 150, 70, 190, 210, 15, 20. 220 in the home maintenance. Okay, mortgage has 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 65, and 70. So 370 in mortgage. HOA has 125, 35, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5. 145 more in HOA. And then my new house challenge that I did has 20, 40, 60, 80, 125, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. $153. New home. Okay, and then I have a home sweet home challenge, and that has 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 141, 2, 3, and 4. 144. New, what's this called? Home sweet home. Home sweet home. Okay, so that is all the money I've unstuffed. My binder is light again. And so now I'm gonna sort this money, guys, because I'm gonna count it and tell you what I am going to be sending to the remainder of that debt. So let's put it together and bear with me. That there. Okay, guys, let's count the money. I have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 in hundreds. I'm going to put this in the center. So I have $1,000. I have one $50 bill. Let's turn that way. Okay, 20s. I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, $540 in 20s. Okay, I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Okay, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my gosh. $1,682, guys, is what I have saved all year in this binder. Wow, that is incredible. $1,682 minus $3,000. I am only $1,318 short. That is definitely doable. I can get this money saved up over the course of the next couple of months, and it won't be so hard. Oh my gosh, I don't want to do this. I hate to do it. I hate to get rid of all this money, but I know I'm just going to have to get over it, do it, be grateful I have the money. I'm thankful I have an option. That's so important. Cash stuffing has really saved me in my hardest moments when I didn't know what to do. I was able to rely on money that I had saved and tucked away. And this is one of those moments. It's one of those times. Sometimes we have to do this. And it's important that we understand we have the money. Money is transferable. Sometimes we have one goal, we have to shift it somewhere else. But the main thing is we are not going to be putting ourselves in a whole ton of debt. I don't want to do that. And so this is the choice. But I'm so grateful I have these options to give myself a little breathing room. But yeah, let me know. Should I use my Roth, take a couple of thousand out of there, or should I touch my emergency fund again when I really don't want to? But just let me know, what would you do? I really love your feedback. And last but not least, the winner of the Santa Cashback giveaway is Millennium Baby. And I think your Instagram is Genevieve or Genevieve. So that's who won the prize. You won $182.52. Thank you all for being a part of my channel. Those of you who are trying to reach that threshold to get monetized, hang in there, keep working hard. Let us know what we need to do to help you. Keep sharing your progress and update and engage, create more content, and just do what you can to make sure that you are going to get that accomplished over the course of the next 6 months. I have faith in you all, and I know you can do it. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Take care, and I will see you all again in my next video. Bye.